All right, so how much are we going to read? We got to read scene 3 by the end of the by tomorrow.
How many pages is that?
I think it's 14 pages.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So maybe we should do half today?
During class,
Yeah.
and then half tonight for homework.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that put us?
5:58. So just read to the bottom of 5:58 today. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we know how to read, but what are we going to read? Or like, what are we reading for? What are we thinking about while we're reading?
So what we have to do is think of our thinking assignment, right?
Right.
What's our thinking assignment? I think today should be, how does the type of place or environment impact the characters?
So like the setting, like where they are?
Environment. So the attic, I guess, and like what's going on in there?
Yeah, maybe how they'll react to one another because of the situation that they're in.
Yeah. And the tension around them and what's going on outside.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
that sounds good.
Yeah. Right, let's read. How should we take notes? Should we just write it on
I
there?
was thinking of taking notes in the margin because that's the way I like to take notes.
Yeah. I like T-charts. I was going to do maybe like people on one side and then like the actual attic on another.
So we don't all have to take notes the same way. You can do it
No.
differently if you want.
Yeah, I think you should do what works for you, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you could do both. Like, I like to put notes in the margin, but I would also make a chart just to have my thinking there for me to see quickly,
Yeah.
and then reference back to the scene in the play.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Okay.
All right, so we'll read for about 10
10
minutes.
minutes?
10 minutes probably is what we have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sounds good.
Is everybody done?
Yeah.
Yeah, just finished.
Okay. So we were thinking about, our thinking assignment was how does the type of place or environment impact characters? We all took notes in our own way. Does anyone have any thoughts, thoughts to share right away?
I just see that it's really crowded right now and everybody seems to be in one spot. And on page 553, if you guys want to turn to page 553, it's when Anne and Mrs. Frank aren't really getting along and you really start to see that tension build between them, where Mrs. Frank is telling her she's not dignified. And I'm wondering if it's because of the environment that they're in. What do you think?
Well, I think that because it is such a close quarters, any bad habit or annoying habit just becomes magnified. Like, so what's a little annoying normally becomes hugely annoying. And for instance, Anne can be kind of loud and just being so close to everybody, just a little nudgy all the time. And I think that just makes it so much worse
True.
in this situation.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Anne and her mother already didn't have a great relationship to begin with. There was always tension, and I think as time goes on, you're seeing that it's getting worse and worse, and it's building. So I'm interested to see what happens moving forward while they continue to be in this attic. Yeah, and it's only been 2 months. Oh,
So
I didn't
this will
realize
get
that.
worse?
So
I didn't
I
realize
definitely
that
think
either.
that the more time that passes, it'll get worse because this will only cause more strife and tension, and it can only, even then, you can see it building with Mr. Von Don, their relationship towards how he reacts towards Anne and her antics. She tries to have fun, but you can see that he has no part in it, doesn't want to deal with it, and he kind of flips out on her. What page is that on? 558? 557, 558? 558, at the bottom. You're the most aggravating. Yeah, he uses words like aggravating,
He tells her, will you shut up?
spoiled. I also think it's interesting that in this situation the tension is building, but at the same time Anne is one of the only characters that still continues to try to have that fun.
Yeah.
And I think everyone just kind of comes down on her for that, except for Mr. Frank, which is interesting. But you know, no matter how long they're in there, she still tries to have that fun and joke around and make light of the situation.
Well, I think Mr. Frank is a very neutral character, and I think he's the peacekeeper of everyone. And I think, too, you had said that the mom's relationship with Anne was not very good, but on the contrary, on the other side, I think her relationship with her dad was very good. He seems to be the person she goes to, more than her mom, more than her sister. So
I wonder why she doesn't get annoyed with him in these tight quarters, but she gets annoyed at the females within the home.
Well, it's not just the females, it's also Mrs. Van Dam.
True.
I think too it has a lot to do with Mr. Frank clearly is that natural leader, and even in this kind of environment, when everyone's so tense, like right in the beginning, you see everyone's just kind of looking at him and waiting for him to give the okay, let's move around. So he just kind of takes on that role. So I think it says a lot about him as a person and the type of person he is.
That would make a lot of sense because he's also the one who set all this up. So that really tells us he is in this leadership role. So the environment, maybe he's prepared for a little bit more than everybody else.
And it's amplifying his leadership skills.
and it's his business, right? It is his business
Right.
where they are, so.
Yeah. I actually had a question. I was a little confused. On page 553, when Anne takes Peter's shoes and she's kind of teasing him in that situation, the narrator says, suddenly Peter becomes self-conscious. And I was just confused because I wasn't sure what was making him so self-conscious, whether it was he wanted to be fooling around and teasing back with her, but he was self-conscious because he was in front of the family, or was it because he realized he's actually flirting and he doesn't want to be flirting with her? Or is it just because she's a girl and he realizes that he's kind of acting a little rough and kind of forgot that she's a girl in this situation? And I wasn't sure what was making him self-conscious, so I wanted to bring that up and see what your opinions were. I totally think it's a flirty thing.
Yeah, and also bringing back our thinking question, I wonder if it's because they are in these close confined spaces that he's going to have to see Anne for the next year and a half, however long it might be. That if he's going to flirt now, then how much time does he really have with her? And it just kind of makes these things a little bit more tense.
Yeah, a little awkward.
Yeah.
And I think he gets embarrassed because it's happening in front of his family.
I think that too. I would agree with that. It's not like they could go somewhere private. Everything that happens in front of everybody.
Right.
And how often would you want your parents around, when you're hanging out with your friends or with someone, whether it's boy or girl or whatever you're doing? Here, his mom is the one that kind of really starts teasing him about it all.
Right.
So for a boy, that might make it a little bit worse than having your mom bothering you about a little girlfriend that she says to you.
Right. That's true. Thanks. All right. So we want to just continue. We'll continue tonight, continue taking your notes, and then tomorrow in class we can just catch back up and compare notes and Like just the end of Act 3. Yeah, just right to the end of Act 3. This way we're on target with our timeline. And just Yeah, I think the catch back bell's up. gonna ring soon. So
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody make sure you do your reading tonight or you can't participate in our discussion tomorrow.
That's right.
Sounds good?
Okay.
cut you out.